in some different words of the grieving process, or even the mourning in your lives, or even in a common day. For that reason, we would like to extend to you the invitation to share this conference to your friends, family, or community interested in this type of topics. For that reason, we would like to ask you to send or leave your comments and suggestions through our YouTube channel that we have available for you. Knowing this, as you already know, the topic that we're going to talk today is honoring our departed loved ones. We are giving you this conference, and especially because we would like to talk about the ways we can honor our departed loved ones in this November 1st. In many times we know that have a cultural expressions to celebrate and honor our departed loved ones, especially in Mexico, that they have knowledge, cultural rituals that extended as a ceremony in around the world, as the most of the beautiful ceremonies connected with the departed loved ones that we can enjoy the life with us today. So knowing this, we would like to begin talking about one phrase of one of the most beautiful books that in history and literature history we have, and is The Little Prince. And we take this phrase or this quote for you, and also for begin this conference. A rite is what makes a day different from other days, an hour from other hours. And also a ritual, or even cultural tradition, is something that we can do different, and also that we can remember and learn through the time, as something that can connect us with something that we know as something important in our culture and also in our history. It's important to give context about the rituals, and also realize that the ritual for us give us the sense a specific function in our lives, and also in the grieving process. Is the way that we're going to connect profoundly with the pain of the loss, in a way that we can give a farewell to our loved ones through this ritual or this cultural tradition. It's important to understand that the surviving group, the ones that are still alive, can say goodbye to our loved ones, but also is the way that we can connect one day in the year, or sometimes one special day or a special moment. We can connect with our departed loved ones, and also share with them some things or circumstances or situations that we lived in this present moment, that we would like to share with them in a way to feel their presence and also to feel their support. This is important to understand that we have different ways to connect with the death, and also to remember the death of our departed loved ones. In the Western, we have a tradition of mourning and keep quiet or silence during the farewell, or remembering the loved ones that departed. But in other cultures, the death and also the mourning process is celebrated or lived with joy. So that is the way that we're going to connect this topic, and understanding that the mourning is not only a painful moment, also we can remember our loved ones with joy and with grateful feelings. And that is the topic that we're going to talk. Today, November 1st, we may convey an important message for transforming the pain for something that give us a way to see the death with love and with joy sometimes. If we can transform that pain feeling through a grateful feeling, is the way that we're going to honor our loved ones or our departed loved ones. And also try to embrace these guilt feelings or sadness feelings or suffering feelings to emptiness, or try to to change it for happiness feelings and joy feelings, and is the way that we're going to complete this commemoration and honor moment for our departed loved ones. For that reason, that traditions are a way not only to transmit culture, but also to pass on the values inherited from our ancestors and loved ones, such as strength, knowledge, customs, and principles. Remember, this is trying to give a legacy to our family and also to our children. And for the family, is something to give the transition from the pain and also from the suffering to a new way to see the death, and also the things that we can accept as the way that they change our lives, and also they impact through our lives, and also through the things that they learned, and also the things that they can even teach us as siblings and also as grandparents, something that we would like to give to our legacy to our children. And also that is the things that we have to value, and that is the tradition transforming as an honor. And also is the way that we can change the way that we can see the death. This is something that we have to change the point of view and connect with other ways to see it. The tributes and the funeral rituals are essential components in the mourning process, and also is the final process. Is the way that we're going to connect with the death in other moments in our lives. Is accept that our loved ones will not with us in a physical way, but they will be with us in a spiritual way. As I told you before, with some principles, with some values, and also with some important memories or legacy that we would like to give to our families or to our children. So understanding that these rituals and commemorations are important for us as a community will be the chance to connect with them after the death, and also will be the way that we can talk or connect with them in difficult times, or even have the knowledge that we can continue that bond, and they will be accompanying through our lives in different stage of our cycle life. So it's important to talk these memories, and we reinforce the family bonds and the honor, the family memories and the honor will be also connected with the ones who have passed away, and our loved ones always leave their traces in our memories, and by honoring them we can integrate their presence into our daily lives. Try to remember, if you are still feeling that your grandpa or your grandma is still with you, when you remember the music they used to listen, or also when you taste the same food that they used to cook, is try to bring something that they used to do to our present life and connect with them in this present stage. So it's a way that we can connect, and also is a way that we can have this memory realizing our present life. The rituals and also the commemoration will be the moment and also the situation when we can is still connected with our departed loved ones. It's important now, as I told you, not only try to look for the way to honor and commemorate our departed loved ones, is the way that we can also create spaces and moments or circumstances to commemorate our departed loved ones and give a tribute to the traditions they already have, or the habits they already have that we would like to recreate in our present life, something that we would like to teach to our children, or in our lives that we would like to apply the rest of the life. So it's important to understand that we need to remember our loved ones who have passed away with love, with gratitude, and also with different feelings of sadness or deeply emptiness. It's important to change that feelings and try to honor them with the gratitude and the things that we would like to bring to this life, and also feel the well-being and the grateful to have this connection and have this experience to live enough time, enough years with the departed loved ones. And that will be the way we can connect with the life again and connect with the well-being that is the one ultimate goal in our existences. So knowing this, we would like to talk about what it is honor and what it is commemorate. Both are different, but both we can do in also every day or one day in the year, or even if we can talk about our departed loved ones. So let's start about what is honor, and is to show respect and consideration for a person, as well as to hold an optimistic outlook after their passing, exalting their legacy. The way that we can honor is the various way we can complete a project that our departed loved ones already have, and they complete it alive. Also, we can remember them in important dates, the birth date, Christmas, New Year. Also, we can honor it with religious ritual every day, every year that they complete of death date. And also we can talk about their lives to our friends and to our families. That will be a way that we can honor and then talk about how much we respect them, how much we learn about the person, or even the things that we would like to give to the people as a legacy. That will be to take memory of the person and share with the people and remember the person. And commemorate is to remember a historical event or an outstanding person by celebrating a solemn ceremony, especially on the anniversary date. Also, the commemoration involves celebration, and we try to remember in the same way the teaching, values, message, experience, traditions, or more. We can commemorate a person with the words that they say that for us will be meaningful in our lives as an important message. Also, we commemorate in the date of birth with some celebration, or even with a religious ritual depending on our beliefs. And that is the way that we can commemorate. Commemorate is in a special date we're going to reunite to celebrate and remember the loved ones who departed. Those are the difference between these concepts, honor and commemorate. and understanding that honoring the loved one who has passed away doesn't require too much effort. It's so simple. We have different ways to honor our loved ones who have passed away, and also to remember to practice the way that we're going to talk about that loved ones and the things that we're going to remember of them, and is the way that we can recall their memories or also their habits, expressions, the way that we can remember some sounds or taste the same food that they previous cook or they really like. Also, we can honor our loved ones playing the music that they already like and they enjoy it, or even things that they love to do, we can still do it. So it's easy. It's not biggest effort to honor our departed loved ones. For that reason, we would like to tell you how we can honor our loved ones. And this is one of the things that we would like to give you some important keys to honor our loved ones. And this will be the main topic because it's something easy, but sometimes we don't know how to do it, and we feel a lot of pain or sadness when we talk about our departed loved ones. So the first is try to realize the good things and also the things that you remember with love and joy, and also engage that activities through our natural day by day, and also recall all these activities as something that you remember with love. Sometimes if you see a TV show with your grandma, try to remember that and do it again with joy, and remember how much you enjoy that space with that important person or that special person. And also try to remember how they love to share with you, and that same feeling you can relive in remembering and reliving the same space or even the same moment for you, and also for your family if you share some specific situation, like watch a movie, go to dance, or if you really enjoy to celebrate the birthdays, try to remember that. I already have a patient to lose her grandmother and her mother, and both of them would love to celebrate the birthday. So one of the ways that we complete the grieving process, it was to remember and create some special dates to honor their departed loved ones. So she told me that she loves to celebrate again the birth date, and so she will celebrate the birthday of her grandmother, and also she will celebrate the birthday of her mother, and that will be a celebration with the family, with a special food. So that will be the way we're going to connect with our departed loved ones with different ways, and will be easy. Try to remember what kind of things your departed loved ones love to do in this world, and try to complete it or do it again with the same love, with the same joy, with the same happiness. Recall their teaching and values. This is something that we have to remember as the way that we're going to connect in a spiritual way. So if you remember, if you have this knowledge that maybe your loved one have a lot of patience and you don't have, try to recall that values and remember how your mother or remember how your son have that important value of patience, or maybe well-being or gratitude, and try to take it for your life and honoring them and connecting with these kind of values that will remember you to that loved one and give you the strength and that connection to feel supported for your loved one. Create and dedicate a space for your deceased in your home, even in a small altar. That is something that the people decide as a personal decision to give to their departed loved ones, to give on a special or small space in their lives to like an altar, because that will be the way that they also stand a prayer and also stand a conversation. Sometimes some patients ask me if they are crazy or if they are mad to talk about with the deaths, and that is not to being crazy. Well, if the dead start to answer you, that will be something different, but it's the way that we can connect with the things that you already know that that special person will tell you or will answer you. Maybe it's the way that we can connect with that person and also expect for an answer, and also feel that you can have that support. So it is important to start a conversation and also tell a little bit more about your actual life, your actual decision, if you are worried about something, and also extend a prayer that will be enough, and also a beautiful way to honor our departed loved one with a small altar or a small space in your home to dedicate something that we would like to share with our loved ones and keep that connection. Now, also other ways that we can have honor is conduct a prayer or a spiritual ritual to commemorate special days, such as birthdays, or the day of death. This is something that the people commonly do, is celebrate the birthday, as I already told you, or even the date of death. That is something common. And that is the way that we can honor and commemorate at the same way. We're going to celebrate as an honor. We're going to celebrate the day of birth of that special person that departed. And also we're going to commemorate this special day that they departed to a new life. So we're going to have also the honor moment and also the commemorate space. It's important for us in the day to try to remember that we're going to celebrate, so we're going to honor our departed loved one. And also we're going to commemorate, we're going to remember on a special day, something that they already teach us in this life. So try to have this, keep in mind that we can honor and commemorate in the same specific situation. Other of the keys that we would like to give you is to continue engaging activities to your loved ones love to do or enjoy to do in the life. So if you love to music to them, try to listen to music with them in the way that we can connect it. So if you would like to listen to music and they enjoy to that music with you, try to connect in that way. It's important to connect in a different way, not connected with the sadness or with the deeply suffering. Try to connect with the joy and also with the gratitude that you feel for that person. Remember the honoring, we're going to remember our departed loved ones with joy and love. If you still feeling a deep pain or a deep sadness, sometimes you is still stop it in one of the grieving process. So if you still remember your loved one with a lot of sadness, try to look for the support of your family, or even ask yourself what you remember with a lot of pain or sadness to your loved one. And then you will complete the grieving process with the honoring and commemorating process. This is the final moment of the grieving process. So for that, it's important to transforming that sadness to gratitude and joy. We need to remember our loved ones with different emotions of sadness and even some suffering feelings. So try to connect and engage activities that you really enjoy and love with your departed loved ones. And if you are not able to do that, try to ask to yourself and look for the support of the people that you love in order to complete your grieving process in the best way, changing all their feelings. And one of the things that we would like to keep in mind is that these activities evoke a sense of continue this presence and engage of the people that we love. For that reason, we dedicate a special space or a special date for the people that we love. For that reason, we enjoy and we love to remember our loved ones when we honor them. For that reason, when we complete healthy the grieving process, we can honor it with respect and with love. As a final thing, before to give you the benefits of honoring our departed loved ones, we would like to introduce into that part this phrase: as long as I live, you will also live forever in my memory. Remember, a lot of actors that says that the final death is forgiveness. So if we would like to give to our departed loved ones an eternal life, try to give them a memory, an eternal memory as a legacy. The benefits of honoring our loved ones will be helping to accept the reality of death. That is one of the most difficult, but it's one of the first things that we have to do in the grieving process. Accepting the death, accepting that the ones that we love will not with us in this physical space, but they will with us in a spiritual way. So the honor will help us to accept the reality of the death and also the pain, the sadness. But after that, you will accept that we enjoyed and we will happy to remember them in a different way. Paying tribute to the one who has passed away. This is the way that we're going to realize that they will be with us through our lives, and that will be in every step in our lives. So try to give us a different way to remember them is through the honor. Remember them with respect, remember them with honor, and also with a good legacy that we can give to our family and also to our children. Providing an outlet for expressing our feelings. That will be the way that we can connect freely with our emotions, and also with the part of the family that maybe are not connected with the feelings. That is the way that we can be sometimes if you are watching this conference, you can invite to the members of your family that they already or maybe they cannot express their feelings during these honoring places or during this honoring situation. You can give them to the people they already not have the space to express their feelings. Give the chance to express it and also tell their personal feelings if they still sad, or they still feeling angry, or they're still feeling guilty. This will be the way that we can connect with that feelings that we are not expressed before. Receiving moral support from friends and family members, honoring and commemorating our departed loved ones will be the way that we going to have this support of the family, and always receiving these remembrance of the parts of the family or even friends, so they will connect with you in an emotional way, and also they will be open to remember your loved ones, and also will be open to receive the pain that you maybe are feeling in this moment, remembering and honoring your departed loved ones. Also, we have reaffirming beliefs about life and death during times of grief. This will be the time that, if you have religions belief or spiritual beliefs, is the way that we reaffirm that we know that our departed loved ones are fine, they are right, they are in peace. So honoring them and also honoring their lives with a prayer or even with a special message will be the way that we can accept and reaffirm that they are in peace and they are fine. There is the way that we can connect with our spiritual part and understand that they will be fine, and also help us to feel less guilty about the death, and also the way that happens the death. Learning to value life and the transcendence of meaningful events. This is something that we have to learn with every death we're going to live in our lives, because we're going to learn the value of the life. So we're going to connect with the people alive, and we're going to accept that we have difference, or maybe that we can fight for 1 minute or 1 day, and understand that every one of us going to die, and this honoring moment will connect us with the people that are still alive, that is still being important for us, and that will give us the transcendence of the meaningful moments that we already have with the departed loved ones, but we already have with the ones that we is still enjoying in life. So it's the way that we can connect with our departed loved ones, but also the way that we can connect with the ones that are still alive with us, and also they're still enjoying and also sharing the life in this moment. So it's the way that we can realize that understanding the death and understanding the life, and also that we have the chance to enjoy and share a lot of moments and meaningful moments with the people that are still alive with and sharing the life with us. Strengthening the value of family togetherness. The family is the one of the most important supports that we need in this grieving process. And also, if they can share with you the honoring event or the commemorative event, will be the way that we can understand that this is important for us to complete the process, and also the value of the family will be most in the time. So if you can understand that the honoring process is not only to connect with the death, is the way that we're going to have this connection or deep connection with the family, and also we're going to strengthen this support with the family, and we're going to have different moments to share, not only for celebrate the life, and also is to celebrate the moment that we live or we already live with the departed loved ones that was meaningful as a family, and also we would like to share as a legacy. So knowing all these benefits, try to remember and try to practice in your life and as a family, not only the person that have this meaningful loss, but also you have to share it with your family and also your friends, that you would like to remember and also share this meaningful event as an honoring, as a something that you would like to share, and also as a something that will connect you with that departed loved one the rest of your life. As I told you before, we have different authors that say that the forgiveness is the last moment or even the final death. For that reason, we talk about this greeter, and he says that the death doesn't come with old age, but comes with forgetting. The way that we're going to remember our loved ones will be the way that we're going to live with them in a different way. So if we forget our departed loved ones, it will be the final death. But if we remember them, if we remember their values and principles, if we remember their face in photographs or even in some videos, now we have the chance, and that will be the way that they will alive or they will live with us in different moments or even through their life. For that reason, we would like to always extend you the invitation to all the members of A Cure for Life to ask for the benefit that we have for you without no additional charge, and it is the counseling sessions. You will have counseling session for free if you are going through a grieving process. Remember that is for event, not for circumstances. So if you are passing for a grief for a departed loved one, and in the same year you are facing divorce or you are losing a job, that applies as a meaningful losses. So that will be a grieving process. So you will have the chance of to ask for the 3 counseling sessions. And remember that you will have 1 counseling session for any other reason, something personal or emotions or quality of life. And remember that we are in different social media apps, and also you can find us in a blog that we have in our page. There you will find a blog talking about quality of life and grief. And if you would like to ask for that benefit that I already told you, you have the WhatsApp number, and also you can email us through the email that you already have there. Thank you so much for this space and also for the attendance to this conference. Remember that we will see in other space where we can talk about also the quality of life, and we will be talking again about the elderly and also the quality of life in the elderly. So see you in next conference, and thank you so much for this space.